Again, this won't take very long. You know, Angie, I see that you finished your portfolio, and Keegan, my guess is that you're at least working on yours, and you'll have it into me tomorrow. So, that sounds fine. The only other thing I wanted to mention to both of you, I think I did already, but just in case I did not, is please remember that Rankin is having this virtual career fair. If you think you might have any interest in getting some kind of an internship position, you may want to sign up for that. All right. If you're like, no, I don't have enough experience, no, I got another job, I understand. All right. But, I've said this to people before that a lot of times when people are going out and they're looking for a job, as the old saying goes, the hardest job to get is the first job. It's the catch 22 situation of, well, I can't hire you because you don't have experience. I can't get experience until you hire me. But going along with that, the only way that you get better at interviewing is to interview. And again, I'm sure that makes sense to all of you. I know that when I first started interviewing, when I got done with college, man, I was a wreck. All right. I'm not saying that I'm the best interviewer or the worst interviewer in the world, but a lot of it too comes with experience. It comes with age. It comes with time. But it's funny, when I came in and interviewed here at Rankin, I kind of thought, they asked if I had any questions, and I said, yeah, were there other candidates? And they said, yeah. And I said, did you have a lot of other candidates with a lot of teaching experience? And they said, no. And I thought right then and there, if nothing else, just because of longevity reasons, I probably had a really good chance of getting the job. The other thing that I was able to do was I was able to send them a link to my YouTube channel. So they'd already said that they had already gone out and watched a ton of my videos beforehand. So again, the only thing I'm saying is if you think you have any interest, even if, even like with you, Angie, if you're like, well, I've only taken the one class, then you tell that to people. But you look and you say that you're interested in doing something with C# and programming. But again, the other thing is they have these companies do realize, all right, a lot of them will tell you right now, no, we're not hiring due to the pandemic, etc. But if they're coming to this virtual career fair, the chances are pretty good that they're looking for people. All right. The other thing too, and again, I don't think I'm telling you anything you don't already know, but just in case, all right, I'm going to go back here to, I want to get on the internet here for just a second. And that is, and again, you probably have already done this, but if you haven't, it's worth your time to at least go out to Indeed.com, a site like that. All right. And you come in here and what do you type in? Well, I want to be a C# programmer. Maybe, how about this? A web programmer. Where? St. Louis, Missouri. And you click find jobs. Now, sometimes when you click, and I haven't done this, but sometimes when you click on this, you'll literally get back almost nothing. I don't know why it's not letting me click there, but it's not. But you get the idea. All right, here's computer programmer for new in St. Louis, Missouri. All right, and if you look here, this is Kforce, database analyst programmer. Now, again, they're probably not going to hire you. You don't really have database experience other than what we did in class. All right, but the other thing that I will do, just so you have it, I sent this to the second year people yesterday. They were asking, it's like, well, after Wednesday, we're not going to see you anymore. What are we supposed to do? And I mentioned that I brought in two different people. Angie, I don't think you were here for either one of them. Keegan, I don't know if you saw either one of them, but probably not Mr. Kreshak, but I don't know if you were there. If I had Ms. Mueller in or not, probably not. But these are both IT recruiters. At a minimum, what I would recommend that you do at a minimum is if both of you, if you have not yet done this, go out to linkedin.com. Can you see that up on the screen right now?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, this is mine. I'm not saying don't at all base it off of mine. I don't mean that. But you go out there and, for example, I can look up here Peter Kreshak. And again, you'll get the spelling for this. But he's the guy that I brought in, the technical recruiter. That's him right there that I brought in from Tech Systems, and go out there, and attempt, the contact info, attempt to create, just tell them that you basically want to link up with him. If you don't know what this is, and you probably do, but just in case, all right, I'd start by messaging him, telling him who you are, etc. But LinkedIn is basically Facebook for professionals. All right. And the other person that I had brought in was Megan Mueller. And that's her, Director of Delivery for Technology at Kforce. All right. You see, she's been there 9 years. I will send you both of these addresses. All right. But I would suggest that at least, you send them a message saying, hey, I'm a first year. I just finished my first semester, whatever. And do you ever place people in internships? Do you have any advice for me? The time to start making these contacts is now. And the main reason I'm telling you this is, and I'm sorry to put it this way, but this is the only way I can think of because I'm being honest. There are probably half of the 10 people who are scheduled to graduate that, to my knowledge, have made no attempt to try to do anything. They're just like, well, no, Thursday, Friday, and starting next week, I can sleep in. I've had people who've done that before. I had a student who now contacts me regularly, who graduated in May of last year, who got a job right away at Amazon, working in their warehouse for $15 an hour, and never tried to get a web job. Well, now he hates what he's doing at Amazon, and he's trying to get a web job. Well, I'm glad he is, but at the same time, he's a year behind the curve, so to speak. All right. So that's all I've got to say. Like I said, I will send you this stuff right now. If you do it or if you don't do it, as far as, trying to message these people that I told you about, that's up to you. And whether or not you sign up for that job fair is up to you. All right. But I will talk to you tomorrow. Okay. Have a good day.
Thanks, you too.
Thank you.